a Christian?
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
How can you say you're a Christian if you're celebrating something that God hates?
But who are you to say that?
God says He hates it. That's why He rained down fire inside. Do you read the Bible?
Yeah, I have.
So where in the Bible does it say what you're doing is okay?
I've read a Bible that has been translated millions of times over the years.
Would you guys like a card that says I was born this way? Here you guys go. Are you guys Christians?
Yep.
Yes.
You do? How can y'all say you're Christians if you're going to go in here and celebrate something that God says that He hates?
God doesn't say that, people do. We're not
God.
supposed to engage them.
Are you guys Christians? Are you a Christian?
Yes.
How can you be a Christian if you're in here supporting something that God says that He hates?
Because my son is one of the best people on the face of this.
But your son, if he is a homosexual, is going to go to hell, ma'am. And the most loving thing you can do is tell him the truth and not lie to him. Ma'am, if you're a Christian that has scripture on the back of it. Are you a Christian?
I am.
You are. How can you go in here and say that you're a Christian? Do you not realize that God says that He hates this?
That's not what it says at all.
What does it say?
That God is love.
God is love. Is not God also wrath? And is not the most loving thing we can do is to warn our neighbor? Because,
I don't agree.
I mean, are you a Christian?
I am.
How can you say you're a Christian? And I'm just asking you out of honest.
Yeah.
How can you say you're a Christian if you're celebrating something that God doesn't agree with or like?
There's a lot of things in the Bible that are talked about that people interpret different ways.
How do you interpret Sodom and Gomorrah when He rained down fire on there because of they were practicing homosexuality and all types of other sins?
Yeah, it's well, if you take the Old Testament in its context, then we shouldn't be eating shellfish.
I mean, are you a Christian? Well, if you're a Christian, how can you support something that God says that He hates, ma'am? What does it mean to be a Christian?
What did you just say to me?
How can you support something that God hates? How can you be a Christian and support something that God hates?
God hates sin.
And you all don't sin? Never, right?
And He hates
We all fall short of the glory of God. Are you born again believers?
Yes.
How can you be born again if you're going in here to celebrate something that God says that He doesn't hate, that He doesn't love, that He actually hates?
You're one of them.
Ma'am, if by saying I'm one of them, I'm somebody who actually believes the Bible, then yes. To be a child of God, to be a Christian, you have to believe the Bible. Ma'am, God does not love everybody because He hates sin.